between 2 and 3, so seems like we might be good, but no guarantees.
I got the Beef of Brady's thing is up here. That's the last thing I'm showing.
You might have to refresh because then there should be something that says live stream on our channel. Let me see. I'll pull up mine and see what it's showing. Click our channel. Yeah, CBS Sports Radio 104.3 live stream now. It's up. Yeah, and I see the.
Yeah, I got the logos up there.
Okay.
It looks good. And when you turn up the ABC, the CBS Sports feed and your feed, go maybe a quarter inch past what I had X'd for you. That's what I was doing last week, and that seemed to work better.
There's an X and then the arrow. So you want to go a little bit above the arrow, you think?
Yeah, go above both of those.
Okay, gotcha.
You just got it where it works that way, right?
I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Last week it stopped on us over 1 second, and then it worked 100%. So, but the game before that stopped about 20. They were actually taking time on the field for a little bit. So, you need a roster or anything?
I'm hearing myself come back over the live stream feed.
Well, we've got it up. Should we turn it down?
Cry today.
Yeah, not at all. In fact, I do a lot of stories of lighter note. I think maybe I'll be doing a very happy story tomorrow morning on College Game Day about Christian McCaffrey and his great bond with a young man at a football camp that he's worked at for the past 6 years since he's a freshman in high school. But I am tabbed as that guy, and even though I do other things, I do play-by-play in tennis, and I do sideline in football, etc. I am that guy, and I can't see really to shake it.
Well, I will say, as an admirer of your work, it is hard. It's a difficult line to walk in this business to show heart and to show sincerity.
I'm also hearing you guys.
Anybody. I think you're one of the great storytellers in this business. So it's a real honor to have you here on the show, Tom. Thank you so much for this. The book is absolutely incredible. It's called The Red Bandana, A Life, a Choice, a Legacy by Tom Rinaldi, available right now. I appreciate you stopping on by and talking about the book.
Thanks for the kindness and the time, D.A. I really appreciate it. Beam me up, brother.
You got it, baby. Thank you, Tom.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Tom Rinaldi joining us here on the show. We've had some big ones get beamed up.
That's a good one because, he snuck that one in at the end. I didn't see it coming.
Didn't see it coming, right?
I can see the glimmer in your eyes. You're pretty fired up about that one.
Very fired up. Very fired up. And I am fired up because I really respect Tom. I mean, I'm partially joking here, but sometimes watching Game Day, he comes on or they tease his story and I go, oh, boy, am I ready for this? And sometimes he does do a lighthearted piece and it's no big deal. It's a player profile or something.
Last Saturday I had tears, I'll tell you.
Sometimes. Which one was that?
He did. It's one he does every year with the walk-ons getting the scholarships, and they had a Duke player whose parents got to break the news to him on the phone in a meeting room with the players. Let me tell you something. I'm sitting there eating an Egg McMuffin at 10:30. Eyes were all red. It was a bad scene.
Well, and this is why I really appreciate him, because he doesn't do this in a cheap way. He tells those stories in a really earnest, sentimental way. And if you saw Tom Rinaldi, he wouldn't be doing this for his own kind of recognition. He doesn't go into it going, how can I pull the heartstrings? There's some crass, cheap ways people do that. And he just doesn't do it. And that's hard. It's hard to tell those stories consistently and not be seen as oh, you're just looking to do that. You're just kind of looking to capitalize on pulling on people's heartstrings. So he's just an honorable guy. In my mind, I just think that he does it with a lot of sincerity and a lot of credibility, and that's why I appreciate this. And if you read the book, you can just tell. I mean, it's not a money grab. It's not capitalizing. It's just he tells these stories incredibly well and with a lot of heart, and this one has as much heart as humanly possible. And, I go down and I visit the 9/11 memorial a little, when I can, and, usually at least annually. And I think about, families that were affected in my hometown. I grew up in a town called Warwick, New York, which is about an hour and change outside New York City. And my town was always filled with FDNY and NYPD that would commute back and forth and have families up in the country and would work in the city every day. And, my dad commuted into New York City for years upon years. We have a lot of people that I grew up with whose families commuted into the city. And we had a lot of FDNY in my town that died in 9/11. And so, at that time, and I was living at home on a semi-regular basis, semi-daily basis, we had funeral processions because we had a number of FDNY that lost their lives and it went through town. And, one of my close friends, his dad passed away in the tower. So it affects me very personally. And this book is a really inspirational book. And it's not just a tearjerker. It is, a really cool life story about, a guy that chose this incredible path in this incredible moment. And you shake your head and go, boy, that's a guy that's a human being that did something that is almost inhuman. And you just can't help but be blown away by the power of the story. The Red Bandana is the name of the book. 855-212-4CBS, 855-212-4227. Hit us on Twitter, DA on CBS. When we come back, the retirement of an NBA legend, another one. We'll get to that next as well. DA, CBS Sports Radio. At DraftKings.com, you don't need to come in first place to cash in. The player who finished 800th in Week 1's biggest fantasy football contest took home $100. This weekend, DraftKings is hosting another huge fantasy contest with over $1 million in total prizes up for grabs. Now, DraftKings is the destination for one-week fantasy football. One-week fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want with the players that you want. Just pick your contest, draft your team, and follow the action live. Renew old rivalries with friends, family, and coworkers to find out who the superior GM really is. Whatever your level of fantasy expertise, DraftKings has something for everyone. Don't wait. Go to the website, DraftKings.com now. Enter promo code DA and play for free with your first deposit. That's promo code DA to play free for your share of over $1 million in total prizes this weekend, only at DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com. Eligibility restrictions may apply. See website for details.
You're listening to The DA Show, only on CBS Sports Radio.
Introducing Truly Spiked and Sparkling Water. It tastes like sparkling water, but with a refreshing twist. 5% alcohol, light fruit taste, simple ingredients, and 100 calories. Truly refreshing.
Hard Seltzer Beverage Company, LLC, Boston, Mass. Please drink responsibly. At Sam Adams, we brew over 60 styles of beer a year. Right now, it's our sweet, delicious Oktoberfest. This year, it's America's only Oktoberfest beer poured in Munich, Germany during their Oktoberfest celebration. Sweet, malty, and delicious. Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Boston Beer Company, Boston, Mass. Save responsibly.
It's time for Friday Night Football. Tonight, Nature Coast Tech takes on Crystal River. And it's all brought to you by the folks from Boulder Rice Roofing, Eagle Buick, Love Honda, Love Chevrolet, Love Motorsports, Mike Scott Plumbing, Nick Nicholas Ford Inverness, and Nick Nicholas Ford Lincoln, Crystal River. Now to the field with Mike Deem and Brett Knutson.
And thank you, Dennis, and welcome to another CBS Sports Radio 104.3 Friday Night Football right here on WYKE. And we're at Earl Bramlett Stadium here in Chris River, Florida. We're getting ready for the Star Spangled Banner, and we get ready for the Chris River Pirates as the Nature Coast Sharks come to town and take their 3-0 record against the 2-1 Chris River Pirates. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back after the national anthem, and we'll be right back for the kickoff here tonight on CBS Sports 104.3 Friday Night Football.
Our model year-end sale is finally here at Love Chevrolet.
Love Chevrolet's easy buying experience starts online at lovechevysales.com, and the ease and convenience continues through every step of your new car purchase. At Love Chevrolet, it's easy to buy a new Chevy. Right now, buy any new Chevy with 0 down, 0% financing up to 60 months is available. Drive new 2016 Chevy Cruises, $179 a month, or a 2016 Chevy Malibu for just $199 a month. Looking for a Chevy truck? Right now, you could save up to $9,000. Don't miss this chance for rock bottom pricing during the model year-end sale at Love Chevrolet. See all the savings and selection at lovechevysales.com.
Go anywhere in the world first, but check with Chad last, and you'll save like nowhere in the world at Love Chevrolet. On Highway 44 in Inverness, come and see what love can do for you.
24 months, 10,000 miles per year. Offers on approved credit. $500 due at signing plus tax and licensing fees.
Did you know that over 100 people choke to death on ballpoint pens each year? Or that the average home wastes nearly 12,000 gallons waiting for hot water each year? We can't do anything about the first one, but we can solve that last problem. That is, of course, if you like saving water, time, and money, just use a hot water recirculating system from Mike Scott Plumbing. It gives you faster hot water where you need it and uses your existing hot water heater. So it's a no-brainer. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it. 237-2888. That's 237-2888. No ballpoint pens were used during making this commercial.
Our model year-end sale is finally here at Love Motorsports. Now is the best time to save as we clear out our entire inventory.
That means you'll find some of the biggest savings of the year. Get to Love Motorsports today. You'll find everything you need to get out on the water for just $98 a month. A new 2016 Yamaha V1 Wave Runner, the life jacket, all the Coast Guard safety equipment, all the gear you need to hit the water today. Everything you need for just $98 a month. Love Motorsports is Central Florida's largest power sports dealer. Get to Love Motorsports today. You'll find everything you need to get out on the water for just $98 a month. Hurry in. You'll be shocked at the deals available during the model year-end sale. See more specials at lovemotorsportsfl.com.
Go anywhere in the world first, but check with Chad last, and you'll save like nowhere in the world at Love Motorsports. Come and see what love can do for you.
On approved credit, $19.99 down, 84 months, 4.49% APR plus tax and licensing fees. See dealer for details.
So, one of those bargain roofers hurts himself on the job. Who pays? You do. Because his low prices don't include insurance. You think you got a bargain? Not. Bull Rice Roofing has been there for you for over 45 years. With quality roofing from a family-owned and operated business with only employees, not subcontractors. Bull Rice Roofing. Dependable, reasonable, and as easy to remember as a bowl of rice. Bull Rice Roofing. 628-7445. CCC 025464.
You ever wonder what it's like to not have to pay any overtime charges? Well, at Mike Scott Plumbing, there is no overtime charges. That's right, no overtime charges. That means straight time, anytime, all the time. On call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We specialize in plumbing, irrigation, drainage, gas. Hey, like us on Facebook, learn about us on YouTube. Give us a call toll-free, 866-314-4443. Mike Scott Plumbing, a family of companies. And remember, if water runs through it, we do it.
Celebrate Truck Month at Nick Nicholas Ford. Get tailgate specials on new truck inventory. Save up to $8,000 off 2016 F-350 with Ford Credit Financing. Stop by today and register to win a 55-inch HD TV to watch your favorite teams. No purchase necessary. It's Truck Month at Nick Nicholas Ford, Highway 44 east of Inverness. Don't miss it.
One entry per family. Not all will qualify for Ford financing. See dealer for all details.
Our model year-end sale is finally here at Love Motorsports. Now is the best time to save as we clear out our entire inventory.
That means you'll find some of the biggest savings of the year. Get to Love Motorsports today. You'll find everything you need to get out on the water for just $98 a month. A new 2016 Yamaha V1 Wave Runner, the life jacket, all the Coast Guard safety equipment, all the gear you need to hit the water today. Everything you need for just $98 a month. Love Motorsports is Central Florida's largest power sports dealer. Get to Love Motorsports today. You'll find everything you need to get out on the water for just $98 a month. Hurry in. You'll be shocked at the deals available during the model year-end sale. See more specials at lovemotorsportsfl.com.
Go anywhere in the world first, but check with Chad last, and you'll save like nowhere in the world at Love Motorsports. Come and see what Love can do for you.
On approved credit, $19.99 down, 84 months, 4.49% APR plus tax on license and fees. See dealer for details.
CBS Sports Radio 104.3 is your official home for Gator football, Gator basketball, Rays baseball, and high school sports. This is WIKE English 104.3.
And welcome back into Friday Night Football here as we begin the get ready for the kickoff here at Earl Bramlett Stadium. Christopher Pirate home field. Nature Coast Sharks come in with a 3-0 record, go against the Christopher Pirates. That'll be 1-2. I'm sorry, 1-2. Captains had it. We had a Nature Coast 1 deferred, and Chris River will receive the ball first, and we'll see what happens. Chris River all in blue and gold, blue helmets, and Nature Coast black pants, white shirts, and white helmets. And we'll get ready for the kickoff here. We had a couple of things we looked at. We talked about TJ Owens. We just saw him out there with no pads on.
Yeah, he's in street clothes, got his pants on, his jersey on. He's not playing tonight. So there's one of your athletes that you keep an eye on that's not playing for Nature Coast.
The Pirates get ready to come onto the field as we get ready for the kickoff here to get started. Just about a minute left here in the pregame here for Chris River. Good night here. It's a little warm, but it's getting a little cooler. It's supposed to be around in the mid-70s here, so it'll be perfect weather for football. Fall is just here, just coming in. First day of fall, second day of fall, I think it is. And it's a great night for football here at Chris River. We've watched this team last week, Brett, against Citrus. They came back. They were down 9-3, I'm sorry, and then came back and beat them 21-9 in Citrus, and that was all Tyreek Scriven basically for last week.
All the points for Crystal River was Tyreek Scriven. So, as we mentioned, that's going to be the focus for Nature Coast. Keep the ball out of his hands as much as you can for Crystal River. Find a way to, get him the ball as much as you can, but perhaps if you're talking about that, use him as a decoy. Try to get the ball in some other people's hands to make plays. That's what they're going to need tonight, no doubt about it.
So getting ready for the kickoff. Deep for the Christopher Pirates is that person, Scott Tyreek Scriven, located at his 5-yard line, along with Jaden Williams on the far sideline. Kickoff duties for Nature Coast. Trying to see the number here. We haven't got him yet, but it looks like the kicker is Kyle Pierce, number 13, a senior, 5'10", 146. Good number of seniors on this Nature Coast, but also a good number of underclassmen too. So
yeah, a lot of success last year they had making it to the third round of the state playoffs, and a lot of guys who played some important minutes for them. The question was, could they replace the offensive output? And Deshaun Smith, so far so good for the Sharks.
So it looks like number 3, Gilbert Delgado, is going to go ahead and do the kicking duties for Nature Coast. As we get ready, the whistle has blown, and here's the run-up. Toe to leather Short little pooch kick over to the far sideline, bounces to the 20. Jaden Smith picks it up at the 15-yard. It comes to the middle of the field and is hit immediately right there, right about the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Chris River. First possession here in the first quarter, just getting started as Chris River gets ready for their first possession of the ball game. Again, we're talking about Nature Coast's defense, only giving up 13.5 points on average, but their offense very prolific, averaging over 380 yards a game.
Yeah, that'll be the interesting thing to see this Nature Coast defense up close and personal. How good are they? And they got tested last week. We'll see how they do this week.
Spread formation, triple receivers on the far side. Logan Wardlow looks for a bubble screen and he gets pressure. He's going to run right up the middle. Go to the 25, cuts back outside. The last side, near side hash mark comes down right there, taken down by number 8 for Nature Coast. That is Nicholas Sinuous, senior, 6'1". Good gain on first down.
Looks like a design. Yeah. I mean, just took look down the field, design quarterback, and that's a big gain. You get 4 or 5 yards on first down. That'll make you feel a lot better as a play caller.
No huddle for Chris River as they're on the near sideline, going right to left on your radio. In the backfield with Wardlow is Scriven, and Pollard's going to be the up back. Twin receivers to the far sideline. Motion across. There's a snap, handoff to Scriven. He's going to look to go out to the offside tackle. He's busting through, but he's getting wrapped up by a bunch of Nature Coast as he gains a little bit there. They may make forward progress, give him 1 yard. Going to be 3rd and short.
Even though it's early, it's big. You'd like to see, if you're Chris River, make a conversion, keep the clock moving, get out of the shadow of your own goalpost. So this is a big 3rd, and looks like it's right at 5 yards, Mike.
So 3rd and 5, ball's on the far side hash mark, sitting right at the 26-yard line. 10:45 just getting started here, underway in the first quarter. Spread formation, trip receivers to the near sideline.
Nobody out covering the receiver there. They finally got back.
With a 1 up back, Tyler Pollard. Step, 2-step drop, looking, got pressure coming, throws a slant across the middle, it's tipped up, it's intercepted by Nature Coast, and he takes it back to the 25, taken down by number 9. That's the number 11 for Nature Coast, Matthew Robertson. He has 42 tackles, and he just got an interception for Nature Coast, and right away, quick turnover for Chris River in their own field zone.
It's the worst thing that could happen right there. We talked about it, trying to make a conversion. Ball gets tipped up and turns into an interception going the other way. Nature Coast in business as they've got the ball inside the Crystal River 25-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10, first possession for Nature Coast. Haygood looking over to the sidelines, getting the signal turned in. They got twin receivers to the far sideline, far side hash mark.
Haygood made a lot of plays last year when he needed to. Didn't have to because of Deshaun Smith, but he's a playmaker.
Motion across the face of Haygood. He's going to do a read option. He gives it to Weston on the far side, and nobody there. He's got wide open. He's a big boy. He gets all the way down, close to 9 yards there, close to maybe 8 yards. Going to mark it right, 8 yards gain. So it'll be 2nd and 2. Ball's sitting at the 17-yard line. Call it 2nd and 3. Moved it back. Ball's 2nd and 4, pardon me. Haygood again. Shotgun formation, twin receivers to the near sideline. Ball's on the 5 side hash mark. Motion again. That's Weston